hockey and soccer. He's got medals for soccer. Youth soccer state. He went to state with the youth.
You could call him a miracle child. Lynn Fort was told she'd never have kids until her first and only child came into her life.
I mean, your best friend's your best friend. He was my son and he loved me deeply. He shared everything with me.
Over the last few years, the two grew closer. Lynn says her son kept her in line when she struggled with alcohol.
I never thought I'd live this long, but he helped me through a lot of hard times in my life.
Getting through those hard times became even more difficult after the October morning when Lynn went to her son's apartment and found police cars and crime scene tape surrounding the building.
And Tom came up to me outside and said, your son's no longer with us.
Adam was shot in the arm. Police say the bullet went through his chest and killed him.
It was horrible. I fell to the ground and I just was crying and my whole life was ripped apart.
Authorities say it was a drug deal that ended violently. 7 people were initially arrested in connection to the murder. Over the last year, it's been a cycle of going in and out of courtrooms for the person who loved Adam most.
Your Honor, my name is Lynn Ford, and I am the mother of Adam Ford.
We were in the courtroom as she addressed the 19-year-old man who admitted to being in the room with the gunman who shot her son.
I think it might be him calling. Every time I watch the football game, I wish Adam was there to watch it with me.
Adam's death was the first of 3 murders in less than a year in Winona County.
I mean, I've been here for 26 years and I've not seen three murder cases within a year.
Winona County Attorney Karsen Forsman in her office has spent thousands of hours trying to bring justice to the 3 victims and their families.
This is a unique story in the fact that, again, 10 months.
It's a good question. It's hard to say.
In just 2 weeks, Adam's case will be closed. His admitted killer, Lonnie Hudson, could be sentenced to 30 years in prison.
But yeah, it does get you. I mean, I think about these cases all the time. I'll be, walking down the street or at home, and all of a sudden start thinking about these.
Stuff just doesn't happen in this town, Never thought you'd have to go through something like this.
Kent Feltes grew up with Adam. He's one of many now left without their best friend.
And whenever they told me wherever it was, I just knew.
Your kids should never die before you.
Lynn holds on to things that now mean so much more.
Love you very much, Adam. P.S. Thank you for it all. You. It was a card he had given me for Mother's Day.
I knew they were hard workers and good kids. That was fun.
Looking back in the past can bring back so many memories, especially for Coach John Dzubay, who lived them.
Hairstyles are a lot different then.
More than 40 years ago, Coach Dzubay was talked into coaching volleyball for Plainview, and he's been in love with the game ever since.
I used to watch when I was in Plainview, and I thought, man, these teams are good. How could you ever win a state championship? And then when you win one, it's just unbelievable. It's pretty special.
In fact, he's got 4 state titles with Stewartville under his belt.
91, 97, 2000, and then 2014.
And now this.
885, that's just crazy number.
That's right, 885 W's, more than any other volleyball coach in Minnesota history.
I think he brings out that in whatever you do, be the best that you can at whatever you do. not just volleyball.
Back then, Chris Hughes played for Dzubay. This was in '87. She was a junior on the team that took third place at state. You can see her in number 6 there on the left next to Coach.
You can tell that he has just a love for the game and a love for coaching and a love for the girls.
She says Dzubay is more than just the winningest coach in Minnesota history. He's a great friend, and a friend who even sang on her wedding day.
And he did an amazing job.
And it wasn't about getting this record or anything. It was about, I just love coaching volleyball here in Stewartville.
That love has made him more than just a volleyball coach. Dzubay says there have been plenty of tough times, like last year when he found out on a weekend one of his players' mothers had unexpectedly passed away.
And she came to me on Monday and just wanted to talk. And I was just, that was something else. That she, in that time of need, she wanted to come and just talk to me.
But through these tough times, there have been many memories and many more to come from win number 885.
I wouldn't want to do it anywhere else. This is where I want to coach volleyball. And I was close to not being.
Well, she hasn't really been saying too much at all, so that's why I'm kind of here, because this could be interesting on what's going to go down.
Come on down and join the party at Shirley Ren's. There's no price to get in. At 78 years old, Shirley got the chance to be on a show she's watched for years.
Shirley. Price $1,969. Shirley.
Oh my God!
And the whole family was there to watch it all. Shirley had to say which one was the highest between a sauna, purses, and a moped, and if she did, she'd win all 3.
No, hey, I thought it was going to be all one.
Oh my God!
George, it's up to you, buddy. On the scooter, 150 cc.
Yep, she won big.
You see us two sitting in a sauna? That'll be a new show.
And of course, you can't forget to spin the wheel. Shirley tied her opponent with 85. She came up short in the second round, though she says it was a memory she'll never forget.
We're happy for you. All right, thank you. Bye. I was at the clinic this morning, gave blood, and I told them I was on, so they're happy for me.